New day, new day, new day. What's up, y'all? I'm just getting a couple of my thoughts off about the new day. We're starting to see it play on screen. The new day will break up. I mean, it's kind of a sad day. I don't know when they'll do it, but I do. They will break up. Now I don't know if Kofi. I don't know if Xavier is going to go with Karrion Cross's stable, but I think they will break up. I'm starting to see, little things that maybe the average fan doesn't pick up on. Because I've been watching wrestling for so long. You start to see it, Karrion Cross kind of getting in Xavier Woods' head, telling him, Kofi's still in the show. Kofi doesn't see you as an equal. And you kind of saw it when Raw 2 weeks ago. I think they were in Baltimore. I think, and Odyssey Jones came out, and obviously we don't know what's going on with Big E. I mean, we've been hearing he's getting healthy. His injury isn't healing properly. The SummerSlam, I was watching the pre-show. I mean, I was watching the post-show, and people, I'm sure, was asking him about the injury, and he pretty much was saying he feels good, but the bone isn't growing back how the doctors wanted to. So I can understand why they're keeping him out. At this point, Big E probably doesn't come back. I mean, he's been gone off screen, competing for 2 years maybe. Going on 2 years, like it's been a while. And if your bone doesn't grow back, I think it's his neck. If your bone doesn't grow back, it's kind of hard for me to see WWE put him, back in the ring. Usually when they give you that announcer job, it's it. That's it. So it's I don't think they are going to bring him back for competition because they do take injuries. Even look at Corey Graves. He was injured. He's been on commentary ever since. So, but I do think they're going to split up. I remember buying their cereal back in the day, man. The T-shirts, the old Booty-O's thing. Now, I do think people still love them, but I do think the gimmick has gotten a little stale. I mean, man, they've been a thing for, I don't know, man, 5+ years, I think. I mean, they've been a thing for probably longer than that, for a long time. And by Big E being injured, I mean, Big E was probably one of the favorite characters out of the group. I mean, if you want to be honest, Big E was pretty much like the favorite, everyone's favorite. So, to have him gone for a long period of time, and it's just them two, I don't see it lasting more than a couple weeks, maybe 3 or 4 Raws, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. We'll see them split, and you're starting to see it on screen with I remember last Monday on Raw. Karrion Cross, and them came out, and Xavier Woods, and then Odyssey Jones, and then that's another thing. Getting into Odyssey Jones, it's starting to look like Xavier doesn't know anything's going on with the group. It's starting to look like Kofi is pretty much leading this pack. Like Kofi is the one who's, he got Odyssey Jones. He didn't tell Xavier about this last Monday night. Karrion Cross, and him wanted to set up a match. Xavier Woods was on the match, saying, "If you want me in a match," as soon as he was about to, finish the sentence, Kofi snatched the mic and said, "You got it." So it's kind of like he's not even letting Xavier be him. I do think they will split. The more interesting thing going forward is what do they do with them? Because even if they do split, I don't think I can see Xavier Woods with Karrion Cross's group. I don't. That just seems like a weird pairing to me. Like it just seems like a weird pairing. Maybe it'll work. I would have to see a couple promos from them, and maybe it would work. Maybe that's what Xavier wants. But man, I do think they will split, which it will be sad, man, because like I said, man, the New Day has been, giving us laughs and doing a lot of good on-screen things. I know a lot of the kids love them. So it will be sad that they, end up going away. But I'm more concerned of what they do with Xavier Woods and Kofi because Kofi has won a title. So it's not like Kofi is like some scrub. I mean, Kofi can wrestle. Just don't think they would push him into the main event spotlight like that right now. It's just too much talent. You have Seth. On Raw, you just have Seth. You have CM Punk. You got Drew. You got Damian. You just got so much talent right now. So he's kind of like the odd man out. But I'm curious to see. I don't know if it's him and Odyssey Jones stay together. Then they brung up Big E last Monday. Karrion Kross pretty much was getting in Xavier's head saying, look, they're trying to replace Big E. So, that can play a part. So, it's one of those things where we have to see. But I do think the New Day will break up soon. It's going to be a sad day. I can see it happening. It wouldn't surprise me if it happened next week. Or maybe the week after, because they have a match. They have the 3-on-3 match with Karrion Kross and his group. So I can see something like maybe, I don't know, like maybe like Kofi hits his move and somebody ducks and it hit Xavier, or it's going to work out something like that. And then, maybe Xavier, after they lose, they're in the ring and he just low blows Kofi or low blows Odyssey. I don't know. Something's going to happen soon. It's working that way. It's working that way on screen. So let me know what y'all think, man. Should the New Day break up or should they stay together for a little longer just to get more info on Big E? All right, y'all.